What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Rob Ricks. This is the Robert R. Ricks Show, and this is the entertainment stuff. Sorry if I'm all shiny and everything else. I had a heated, good show over on the Angry Jackalope side. Really important stuff we were talking about over there. But now, I digress. Here we're talking about fun shit. We're talking about a lot of interesting stuff. Wolfbert, what's up? Greetings again, brother. Greetings. All right, so I wanted to talk about a few different things. Let me take a quick little drink here. I'm a little parched. I was blah, 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 and it gives some people a little bit of time to come on in. Now, people that have watched the Bronx Jackalope, the people that watch the Angry Jackalope show and stuff like that, yeah, exactly, Fallout 76. The people that watch the Angry Jackalope stuff, and then they come over here and they're like, how do you fucking switch modes like that? Like, how do you go from really crazy conspiracy shit and news and things of that nature to get over to entertainment? Because we have to have balance in our lives. We have to have things that give us pleasure, entertainment, things to distract ourselves and have fun with and stuff like that. For me, it happens to be pop culture, comic books, books themselves, as well as video games. So one game that I have been playing forever and a day on the, hang on a second, on the PC side, and I played a little bit also on the Xbox One, is a game from Blizzard called Diablo 3. And recently, yesterday, Diablo 3 came out for the Switch. And the Switch, I thought was, do you remember a comic series about two brothers wearing magic amulets? No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's crazy, Wicked. I would have thought the other one you'd have problems with, but not this one. This is probably because this channel is so teeny tiny. Hang on here. I got the Switch originally for the kids because I thought it was kind of an interesting evolution of like a Game Boy meets next gen console and stuff like that, right? And so having it on the Switch is badass. It is the most fun. Let's just get it right out of the talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, I play this when I'm taking a shit. My shits have gotten much longer. It's fucking fun. It's fucking fun. There's a couple of things that me as an older person, after a while my eyes started to get a little tired because it's a smaller screen than what I'm used to. I'm used to this 40 some odd inch screen here. So, but it's fucking cool. And for you fucking who's played Diablo 3 and have ever gotten into the goblin zone where you fight the big goblin dude, they even have a little amiibo. I think I said that right. One of these fucking things. They have one of these guys that's a little loot goblin that you'll be able to put on the fucking game, and it automatically opens something up that's supposed to be like the goblin loot thing, which I'm like, that's fucking cool. I mean, seeing toys interacting with video games in a meaningful way, for me, I'm like, that's actually kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's see, what did the Wickeds, man? Let's see, big hubbub about Diablo from the con. I have been thinking about the Switch since I heard about Warframe coming to it. Yeah, the Switch is not just a gimmicky thing. It actually is pretty fucking fun. You put it on TV, you're like, oh man, I gotta go do something. I was telling my wife, boy, it makes ER visits sound appealing as a motherfucker. Or if I'm not driving and somebody else is driving, they're like, yeah, we're taking a road trip. You got a plug? Sounds good. For days. Now, you might be saying to yourself, whoa, fuck. I ain't got money to buy a motherfucking Switch. I just spent money on my fucking iPhone X blah, 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 or my fucking Droid Note 9, whatever. The other news from Blizzard is they have a Diablo Immortal, which looks just as fucking good, and it takes place in between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. So I think this is like Diablo 2.5, and it looks like it's fucking fun. It looks really good. If they could do the same basic mechanics and throw, events and things on it, might make sense for the phone. I saw a lot of motherfuckers upset about it. They're like, why the fuck don't they just come out with fucking Diablo 4 or an expansion for the PC? Because Blizzard is not dumb. They know people spend a shitload of time on these motherfuckers. On them. They want some of that time. They probably have microtransactions. They probably have a bunch of other shit. But what's cool is it makes it truly multiplayer. And they have a beta. You can go jump in, sign up for it. I signed up for it. So I want to see what's up with it and shit. And then when I learn shit, I will share shit with you guys and let you know. But I think that's amazing. I was like, wow, man, that's actually kind of fun. They actually booed at the con. I'm not surprised, because when I first heard it, as a person who loves playing it on a PC, I was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, are you fucking serious? But then the business side of me said, that's actually kind of brilliant. Imagine all of the microtransactions, and yeah, you fucking play it on the phone. Because remember now, Blizzard already has ported things to the phone. Like, you can play Hearthstone right now, and it plays damn near as good on the phone as it does the desktop. That's brilliant. It's fucking smart. Especially they tie the shit all together. Now if they were really smart, they would have also released it for the PC. You know what I mean? Charge some good money for it. Put it on a fucking PC. Allow PCs and cell phones to interact. Put it in a cohesive environment. That would be great. Then the people that are hardcore that probably booed would have been like, no, that's kind of innovative. That's kind of fun. But I digress. Whatever. That's on them. I still think it's going to be pretty amazing if it plays well. I think these motherfuckers are seeing the success of shit like Fortnite and some other stuff that people are just going fucking bananas on their phone. But it makes sense. We spend a shit ton of time on these fucking phones. And really, here's the Switch, right? Sorry. Here's the Switch. And here's a cell phone. It's like, yeah, the Switch is bigger, but not by a whole lot. Not by a whole lot. And they already have these little Bluetooth keyboards and everything else that people can use. So, it was inevitable. It was inevitable. I think people were a little disappointed. They wanted a Diablo 4. You know what I mean? And they're like, fuck, whatever. The other thing that they announced at BlizzCon was a new character for Overwatch. Know nothing about it. Haven't watched the little trailer yet, but looks like maybe some kind of relations to it's high noon. I don't know, but it's cool. But I saw the merchandise they were pushing out. Man, they push these characters hard with merchandise. But unfortunately for them, the only merch that I go bananas over is shit like this. Here, let me see if I can get this to come. Oh, don't knock too many things down. Come on, don't knock too many things down. That thing always fucking falls, and it really irritates me that it does. Phone is good. Headset fell down. That's okay, because I'm not using that headset. I wanted to show you guys this. This showed up today, and this is fucking way badass. So, it has a little spot up here for you to put, oh shit, your phone and stuff. I have chosen to put one of my knives here, boop, boop, boop. The lioness. So lioness goes in here when it's sitting down. I have a pair of shades that's hanging on the top here, and then there's also this little boop boop key deal that sits there, and you can know where your keys, your phone, and everything else. It's kind of a cool little caddy. It says alter ego. And to be honest with you, I don't remember when I fucking ordered this bitch. I know it was sometime in like May or June, and it just showed up. It showed up and it surprised the shit out of me because I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." And for you eagle-eyed folks, that particular Deadpool variant is the same one as this right here. Scotty, I forgot the guy's name. Scotty something. His particular styling of Deadpool, which I love. This is one of my favorite designs of Deadpool. It's really funny. It's kind of got that little chibi whatever. Let's see here. I have a PSP. I used to use that a lot back in the day when waiting for appointments, waiting car dropping off, picking up kids and stuff. Exactly. And the cool thing about the PSP was it was kind of adult, right? It didn't feel like, yeah, I'm playing a fucking Game Boy. It had like, oh nigga, look, I got porn on this. This is amazing. I can watch a movie on this shit. I haven't checked on this what I can and can't put on it. Because to be completely honest, the kids have been fucking with this since we got it. But I took this motherfucker yesterday, and I have been using it and loving it. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Yeah, I got you, Wolfbert. I love the caddy. The caddy is fucking awesome. You know, I got that today, and that just lifted my spirits because, you know, I was kind of having a grumpy day, you know, blah, blah, blah. But that showed up, and I'm like, I don't remember ordering anything. And then when I opened it, I was like, oh, this is pretty badass. A good friend of mine, I just ran into not too long ago. He gave me this. So this is a cool little thing. This is one of those Q figs. And so it's basically Deadpool with some kind of an explosion behind him. That's all right, I heal. So I got that. Put that over here. So yeah, I like Deadpool. Deadpool is one of my favorite characters. Thanos obviously is one of my favorite characters as well. And that's what it is. Other stuff that I had a chance to kind of experiment, go down through memory lane this week, that I also wanted to share with you guys was, you guys already saw me drinking this particular monster. And I posted on Instagram. I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Instagram or not, but on Instagram I post a lot of the poppy things that I come across. This is fucking evilly delicious. It's called Pacific Punch. It's the juice monster, energy juice. It is delicious. Like, I love this shit. This shit is fucking really good. I have to be real careful that I only drink one of these every so often because I don't want to be, you know, tweaking out. Now, I've been tired lately because I've been working out. I started working out 5 days ago. Today will be day 6. Yesterday was heavy bags. My fucking shoulders and my arms are fucking exhausted. Thank God today is leg day. I know most people are like, leg days, oh fuck, I hate leg day. No, I am brutal on the upper body. And so I have to, woo, I'm trying my best to really rock it hard. But in doing so, right in the beginning when you first start working out, you get sore, you get tired. And so I've been experimenting with some of the energy drinks that I had laying around. So this one was a fucking one I just had to try because it was fucking hilarious, called Liquid Rage. And it's from Agretsuko. Agretsuko. I can't say the fucking name. Agretsuko. I think that was probably about as close as I'm gonna fucking get. It's a cute fucking thing. Again, brilliant from Sanrio. Sanrio is the motherfuckers. I kid you not. I'm like, you guys are fucking off the chain with this one. Alpha is a great movie, says Yakalo. You know what? I haven't had a chance to watch it. Is that the one with the wolf? The wolf and the kid? Like it's kind of like the prehistoric version of Pi or whatever, the one that had the tiger on the thing with him. Garrett says, I know a good training program. Send it my way. Shoot me an email, shoot me a message. I'll check it out. I'm in the process right now where I am flinging mud like nobody's fucking business. I am really taking this shit seriously because, you know, there's a lot of different things that I'm trying to do. convict conditioning. That sounds scary. If it involves soap and a guy named Bubba, I think I will pass. Wilbur says, I like really comfortable toys like that. When I was a kid, I had all sorts of toys like the sci-fi Astro. Yeah, Astro. Other stuff like that. I made brightly colored plastic. I used to love the Shogun Warriors. And they were pretty brightly colored too. Red, gold, blue, stuff like that. They had the different parts. They had like the hand that shot off and missile fingers and things like that. Fucking great stuff. And I liked Micronauts. I used to have a ton of Micronauts. And then, of course, the obligatory G.I. Joe, Transformers. Oh man, I had some great fucking toys. I wish I still had some of them toys. I have a lot of stuff now that are like Pops based. I have some really really cool collectible pieces. I think what I'll do one day is I'll shoot some videos and interlay those inside so you guys can see the room. I think that's one of the things I have to do at this point. I think you guys are curious as fuck over what the fuck is my studio now. Some of you guys will come on the Angry Jackalope and see part of the room, and you come here and you see the other part of the fucking room. You're probably like, dude, I'd like to see the whole room, especially when the lights are out and everything is glowing blue and red and stuff. It's really fucking cool. Bodyweight training, I like that. I like isometrics. I like the body training and stuff like that. Sure, Garen, send that shit to me. I am fucking down. Now, bad news, or could potentially be interesting news depending how things pan out. It looks like rumors have it that fucking Daredevil's getting axed too from Netflix, which is really shitty. But even if it does, it's alright, because Daredevil 3 ended on a good note for me, that if they never did another one, I'm not sad. So we know for a fact we have another Punisher coming out. They'll probably kill that right after. And I think I heard Jessica Jones. So there might be a new Jessica Jones, and then that's it. And I suspect what happened is Marvel said to everybody, fuck all of you guys. We're pulling all of that shit into our streaming environment. No more. No more. I don't give a fuck how much money you throw. We need the meat and potatoes. If somebody wants Marvel content, they got to get it from Marvel streaming. Anything as far as streaming wise. So I'm like, shit, that will push a lot of people to that streaming server. You know what I mean? I still have Slag. I'm trying to remember. That sounds fucking familiar to me. I threw a lot of toys out, Wicked. You have to be more specific for me so I can rack my memory and reconstruct shit. Wolfbird says, I also had, now lost to time, the extremely rare pastel lino train set that's worth $10,000. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. The Triceratops. Okay, Dinobot. Thank you. Right when you said that, Triceratops, then mental image popped in my head. Yes. They did have some really funky names, didn't they? Funny. Yeah, my kids, they grew up with some toys, but for the most part, they ended up Video Game Arena. That was it. Rumor is they're killing off Captain America. I heard that rumor as well. And I think at the end of the day, if the Avengers did not have the last Avengers here, Avengers 4, the next one that's coming out, if they don't have some kind of true casualty, some kind of finality to it, I think there'd be a lot of people being like, that's some hokey shit. So, Captain America, that's another one of my favorite characters. In fact, I've got a printout that I did with his, here, hang on, I'm gonna grab it. Hang on, 1 second. I like to show you guys these things. So I got the Captain America stuff here that I really like. I made this one. And basically, this sums up why I love Captain America. Doesn't matter what the press says. Doesn't matter what the politicians or the mob says. Doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else: the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds. or the consequences. When the mob and the press and the whole world tells you to move, your job is to plant yourself like the tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move. Whoo! Whoo! Captain America! I fucking love that. I love that. From an ideology point of view, that's why I always love that shit. Let's see. Garen says, you hear who the new Cap is in the comics? Oh, man, I think I did. And I think it's bad enough that's why I don't remember it. But let me think for a second. I know for a while there they were having Winter Soldier acting as Cap. I think there was a point Punisher donned it. The daughter of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Ooh. Damn. I'm not mad at that, actually. That actually kind of makes sense in certain ways. I have to see what kind of character she is, though. Because if she's a rebel, because typically kids do the reverse of their parents. It's always kind of that rebellious nature, and then they come back around later. So Luke Cage is pretty rash, but he's got, you know, a good vibe in him to do good. Jessica Jones always likes to do good too, but those two, they're like a, how does M say it? Like a tornado meets a volcano. So it could be interesting. It'd be interesting. Let's see. Woopert, I have to catch Captain America video on the Scala Gladiatoria channel that explores the efficiency of his shield. How practical would it really be? Oh, yeah. I think shields have definite appeal as a secondary weapon. We see that time and time again. Like, even look at the Spartans, how well they used it, but that was as a unit, right? Some of the stuff we see Cap doing, it really would have to be a really special metal and a lot of strength to whip that shit around. I had a crazy thought the other day. I was sitting in a grocery store and I had a scene play out in my head where somebody was pushing a shopping cart and some dudes came to try to get him, and he just lifted the shopping cart and swatted them. And I was thinking to myself, how strong would you have to be able to take the shopping cart, put your fingers inside the metal, lift it, and swing it? And, you know, would it handle that upon impact and everything else, or would you yank it and it just unravel? You know, but it'd be interesting. I've seen some videos as to how many fighting styles something use. Yeah, you know, I like the concept of the shield. Even just the mental point of, oh, I have this to protect me from something coming at me. You know what I mean? You get that mental safety net of like, yeah, I got this fucking shield. You know, I like shields, and shields have always been symbolic of protection. You know, that's why you see a lot of companies, they have shields in their logos and stuff like that. It's supposed to imply us feeling safer, right? So imagine if you had that, you know. Oh, it would do more than hurt. It would fuck you up. I'm just wondering if I could take a shopping cart, bash and bash and bash with it, or if it's a one-hitter quitter. That's the scene. And I'm almost to the point where I was thinking, instead of just picking it up and swinging it, was more like picking it up and just tossing it, you know, like just bending down, grabbing the bottom of it, and just boom, fling it at somebody and seeing. I think that would do a massive amount of damage, and you would have to require a tremendous amount of strength to do that. You know what I mean? If you found yourself in medieval battles, that's a good question. I wonder how well would modern anti-riot Lexar plexiglass police shields work if you found yourself in medieval battle with one. I think it would actually fare pretty goddamn well. See others pitting like Black Canary versus Black Widow. Yeah, that's tough. Because I always love Black Widow. I'm always going to be biased. I can't pick that battle objectively. Like, if you say Black Widow versus blah, 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 I was like, I love Black Widow. Like, I like that character. I think, man, I'm really anxious and hoping they put out a good movie for her. Might be person just ramming in the back of their ankles hurts like the dickens. That is fucking funny. Oh my god. My kids have done that to me a couple of times, but not hard, just enough. And I've got bone spurs back there. So when they fucking tap my shit, ooh, those bone spurs, man, they're no fucking fun. That's why all my exercising is all modified. Like, I can't jump the way I want to jump. I can't throw kicks the way I want to throw kicks. Fucking bone spurs, man. They're fucking horrible. Horrible. But for me to go in and get them taken care of, they'd have to cut my Achilles, shave the heels, reattach the Achilles, and it's an 8-week recovery with a 6-month physical therapy per fucking foot. I'm like, thanks. No thanks. I'll deal with the bone spurs. I'll just figure out how to live with them. I'm not doing that shit. That's just too much operation. Too much. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So some other funny things I wanted to it's like stubbing my toes. It's hard not to curse. Exactly. Ooh, stubbing a toe is I like my big toe I could deal with. It's the little toe that just kills me. If I snag that little toe on something, oh, that little pitty goes, woo, gets mad as shit. So you guys might be noticing I'm wearing this Pork Chop Express shirt. And bonus points if you know what show this is from. So here's the funny thing. Every single time I wear this shirt, because it says Jack Burton Trucking, Visalia, California, I always run into somebody who has either a friend or family that lives there, or they themselves used to live there. I have never heard, and I lived in California for many, many years, I've never heard of Visalia, California. And I'm like, it's the Pork Chop fucking Express. It's Jack fucking Burton. That's right. Big Trouble in Little fucking China. Woo, look at Wicked Zen on that motherfucker. It is one of my all-time favorites. They're remaking it, and I'm really kind of like, fuck. I really hate when you motherfuckers take my favorite fucking movies and remake them. Sometimes they're okay, but most times I'm like, why? What the fuck? Why would you do that to me? Why? Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8 could have been cool if they had some connective tissues. You know what I mean? But no. I can't. No, I can't. I watched Ghostbusters. I was like, that's cute. That's funny. Oh, look, there's a few people from the old ones. I guess whatever. I was like, oh, come the fuck on. Really? Really? Other news. So I saw some kind of a weird, kind of a trailer, I guess. It's for The Witcher. I was like, I've not played The Witcher. I've heard things about it. But they got a Netflix thing for The Witcher. I'm like, okay. Right. The original with Jack Burton, it's all in the reflexes. I mean, Kurt Russell is the motherfucking man. He was the best. I wanted him, and I love Samuel Jackson for obvious motherfucking reasons. Okay? He and I share the same love of a particular word, which by now I think everyone who's ever met me understands that I like it. Okay? It is my flavoring, my sprinkle on my vocabulary. But I thought Kurt Russell would have been a perfect Nick motherfucking Fury because he already rocked the thing with an eye patch before Snake Plissken. Anyway. So Wolfbird says, yeah, see, I'm with you on that. A sequel. I would rather a sequel type of thing, The Kids, etc. Ooh, that would have been hot. That would have been hot. Like, you know, Lopan did something, and Jack Burton didn't realize it was actually a spell or something that actually caused some kind of a time loop or something and pulled the children into it. And then an old Jack Burton had to slide in and help out. That would have been great. Whatever. whatever. Let's see here. Ghostbusters remake was a huge letdown. I agree. I was like, oh fuck. What exactly is a Witcher? I don't know. It looks like some kind of a. To me, it reminded me of a necromancer. Just a cursory observation. But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played the game. It's immensely popular, and it does have a lore of knowledge and background to it because of the books. Yeah, see, I haven't either. I haven't read the books or seen films or played games. I have no idea. But apparently it's a big fucking deal because people I know are like, dude, did you see that shit on Netflix? Dude, Netflix? Fuck, that's badass. You know, they're going to do something with Diablo too. You know that, right? I'm like, yeah, I heard some about it, but wait and see what happens. I don't know. Jack Burton is great. Kind of reminds me of Ash from one of my other all-time favorites, Army of Darkness. Badass, but can be really funny. Yeah, Ash was great. They did Ash vs. Evil Dead. It was fucking over the top, bloody, great. It ran, I think, 2 seasons, maybe a 3rd season, and then they fucking cut it, and I was like, come on, man. Really? And he said he's never gonna fucking put on the boomstick again. He's done. I'm like, oh, dude, you are the boomstick. What the fuck, dude? But whatever. Snake Plissken, man. I'm telling you, Snake Plissken would have been the best. The best. It would have been the best Nick Fury. You know what I mean? I think he would have been just great. Especially if they would have did a little nod to the Snake Plissken. Someone says, Nick Fury, I heard you're dead. He goes, yeah, I heard that too. That would have been great. That would have been great. But no, it wasn't. Yeah, 3 seasons to nothing. See, yeah, you know. Another show that I was following for a while, but then I fell off, and I think it may still be going, was Grimm. Grim, I think. Which was actually kind of a cool concept. I think I watched the first 2 seasons and I loved the characters. I thought the characters were really good. And then time got away from me. I didn't get a chance to finish watching. I got like fucking 18 shows on hard drives just waiting for me to watch. I just never get around to watching. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to make a point. Like this week coming up, I plan on reviewing. So, by the way, I watched Halloween. I enjoyed it. That was good. And then I wanted to watch the. Oh my God, the Queen movie. I forgot the name of it. You know, but I was gonna take my daughter to watch it because she loves Queen. This is my eldest daughter. She likes a lot of the fucking songs and shit. I'm like, really? Cool. Okay. Yeah, fuck. Maybe I'll take you to go watch that fucking movie. You know, be a daddy-daughter thing. We'll go watch that shit. But, I have Equalizer 2 to watch. I have 12 Miles. I think that's what it's called. 12 Miles with, chick from Walking Dead, Mark Wahlberg, Malkovich, a few other people. That shit looks hard as fuck. In fact, I might watch that tonight after I'm done doing my shift change and shit like that. Bohemian Rhapsody, thank you. I was drawing a blank on that. Fuck. I'm so glad you guys are fucking here to save me. Save me! Save me from myself! I have these brain farts and I don't remember. Let's see. It seems harder these days to see stuff on DVDs and Blu-rays with so much great streaming content going on. Yeah. It's, you know, I've got DVD collections in different spots, and I have not popped a fucking DVD or a Blu-ray out in about, oh my God, at least a year. At least a year. Everything is all streaming. You know what I mean? Mile 22. Thank you, Wicked Zen. Yes. Mile 22, not Mile 12. That's the motherfucker. That's the motherfucker. I watched the first 10 minutes of it and I was digging it. I'm like, oh fuck. I gotta wait to watch this. I gotta wait to watch this. Because I was kind of like doing different things and I put it on, had it going on the side because I'm trying to multitask And it's hard because I got the stuff with the book, I got this other stuff going on, I got stuff with Angry Jackalope, you know, I got all the stuff going on, and I'm by myself right now because my wife is travel nursing. She's gone. She's gone for 4 fucking months. So I got to hold it down. It means I got to do dinner, which I cook dinner for everybody, but I didn't have time to eat mine. So everything's sitting out there. I think when everything's done, I'm going to get ready for my shift change, get that all ready. I'm going to do a quick workout. It's legs. I can do that anywhere. Um, then after I'm done, then I'll eat, and then I'll probably settle down, and then I'll watch some shit. You know what I mean? It's funny because you gotta carve out these times where you want to be available. Like I talk to my brother every day. I love my brother. We're making up for lost time. You know, we didn't talk a lot. Now we talk a lot. So it's like he's one of my favorite people to talk to. So I talk to him. I carve out. I make sure I got at least an hour to talk to my brother. And then of course my wife, she's not here, so I gotta make sure I carve out with the phone and shit at least a couple hours, even if she's just sitting there on video phone and I'm working and she's doing whatever she's doing and stuff like that. So that way we can still see each other. It's really weird. It's really fucking weird. But in addition to all of that, I have stuff that I do. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see here. And I got 3 fucking kids. One's in college, one's in high school, one's about to get in high school. Craziness. Craziness, I tell you. Let's see here. It's pretty fast paced. Good. That's what it seems. It seems like it's fucking crazy fast. I wanted to watch that in the movie theaters. We just never could get it. Never could get it. Our schedule synced up for us to go watch that shit. Wolfbird says, I have yet to view season 5 of 7 of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. At least I have them on my shelf waiting for me to watch. You know what? Same thing with me, man. I got probably season 4. And then I didn't get a chance to catch everything up. Holy smokes, 4 months would be hard for me to be without my better half for that. I know it's rough, man. It's only been a week. It's only been a week, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. But you know, it is what it is. It's good to hear. I'm trying to reconnect with my dad. He doesn't make it easy and hard for me to be the one to reach out, but I don't want to have regrets. Exactly. You know, sometimes if you could bridge that gap and find some commonality, you'll make up for lost time real quick. You know, it's all about quality versus quantity. So, you know, even if you preempt it with saying, look, Dad, I just want to have closure with you. I just really want to make sure that we're good because we're both getting older. If I die, I'm sure you want to have some closure with me. And if you died, you know, I want to have closure with you because I love you. You come to somebody like that, I don't care how difficult they are, they might push back initially and then come back later and say, okay, you know, baby step it, you know. I know some people that are like that, though. It's hard. My brother's not like that. We just had different lives. And we had our obligatory Happy Christmas, blah, blah, blah shit. Talk maybe once a month for about 5 minutes. But now circumstances have pushed us together, and I'm enjoying the time I get to spend with my brother. So I really love him. You know, it's a good thing. Let's see here. That song I sent you was in Halloween. Mile 22 is great. Maggie. Yep. Yeah, Maggie's fucking... It's good. It's really good to see people that come from our... You know, isn't it funny? We see somebody as in a show, and that's their fucking name. You know what I mean? Like, the dude that played Locke on Lost. I don't give a fuck. Even though I watch some old shit that he's in. That's like, hey, that's John Locke. You know? But yeah, Maggie. You know what I mean? That's fucking funny. Garen says, dang, phone froze up. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Things got hard between us when my younger brother was killed. Long story, really trying to get past it. You know, the thing about death, if somebody doesn't go through the right process and they just kind of bury it, it's very difficult to get past. So, you know, a lot of times, the advice I just gave on the last one, regardless of whose fault it was, nobody's fault, whatever, survivor's guilt, things of that nature, sometimes you just have to look at a particular situation, regardless of how bad it is, understand that it's done, and then be like, I'm still alive, you're still alive, let's not be dead with this situation, let's live. I love you and I want to be part of your life. And just keep trying. You know, just keep trying. Let's see here. What's up, man? Finally catching you live. Glad to hear you. Hey, man, I'm glad to be alive and to be heard. You know what I mean? This is one of those shows where we cover a lot of the fun stuff, but every once in a while we have some serious shit that kind of flows into it, just the nature of it, you know, keeping it real. And I give a fuck about you guys. I really do. I care about you guys. So um, let's see. Being one myself now, I don't think parents are made to bury the kids. No, they're not. It's not natural. It breaks the a paradigm that we have in our minds. You know, we start getting older and we think, oh yeah, the kids are going to have their lives. They're going to do this. We're going to pass the torch. We'll grow old. We'll die. They'll mourn us. Hopefully, they will put us in some kind of a way that they remember us on a regular. And then to have that paradigm shifted, that's a lot. Some people can't wrap their head around. Well, their heart around it. It's a tough thing. I was telling my brother, I said, I'm actually consider myself very fortunate that change doesn't affect me as bad as most people. Human beings are very averse to change. They don't like change. So even if the big first change was the death of a family member, well, if a lot of time has passed, guess what? That's part of their normal. That's part of their everyday. So if you come and challenge that and try to change that paradigm again by, you know, saying, hey, let's move on, let's live our life, let's, you know, we're both alive, let's partake of this and love each other, then that change right there, some people have a rough time with it, but you just have to keep with it. You know, it's a certain number of impressions, certain number of, you just keep doing the reach, olive branch, olive branch, olive branch, and hopefully it'll work out. I mean, if not, let's say it doesn't pan out, at least you have that peace of mind knowing that you constantly, until the very end, made that effort. You know what I mean? So I hope I hope that works out. I really do. Um, let's see here. Straight to the home where you can't take care of yourself. Magic in the motherfucking house. What's up, brother? Um, I'm trying to see if finally catch you. I'm glad to hear you live. Straight to the home where you can't take care of yourself. Okay, I don't quite understand that line. Please elaborate a little better on that. Magic says we're at the lake tonight, camping out. Just popping in to say hello. Well, hello, Magic. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Well, for change is really hard. We're generally not used to it, even though change is the way of the universe. But change of whatever kind is incredibly hard to accept. But the funny thing, we're getting real, you know, philosophical here. The funny thing is, really, the only thing in life you can ever count on, the only thing that you could bet your life on is change. Nothing stays the same. You give anything a long enough timeline and it's gonna change. Straight to the home where you can't take care of yourself, nursing home. Oh, yeah, that's. See, ideally, my family will take care of me if I get to the point where I need somebody to take care of me. And I have a few friends that I have made promise, if I'm shitting myself and I don't remember anybody and I have a hard time, I made a promise to kill me. Somehow, some way, help me to kill myself, because at that point I'm not Rob anymore. If I don't remember you guys and I don't remember my fucking kids and I'm shitting myself, why live? Why continue? That's horrible. That's horrible. You know, that's where I differ from a lot of my friends, and I am for um, a very peaceful euthanasia where if I have a clear moment, I can say, yeah, I want to do this. Or I have a living will that basically says if I'm mentally fucked in the head and I can't remember shit and I can't answer these 4 basic questions, and I'll put 4 questions there, and if I honestly can't answer those 4 fucking questions, then they should be able to give me a special pudding that I can eat and go. I mean, I think that's fucking fair. I really do. Because that's fucked up. If I can't remember my kids, I can't remember my wife, you know, I can't remember the good things in life. What the fuck? Anyway, um let's see here. And how you deal with change is how you will be remembered. Yeah, you know, that's always a tough one too. Because memory is one of those tough things, man. Memory is, you know, people will take segments of memories and that will be a fleeting bit, and that's what they build a memory around. And I would hope that my family has fond memories of me and friends and families have fond memories of me. But I also have these videos, as long as they're around, for people to look back to fondly and say, you know, fuck, Rob really gave a shit. You know, at the end of the day, regardless of all of his language or jokes or anything else, he cared. He honestly, genuinely gave a shit about people. Even though there was a lot of times he got shit on or whatever else, he actually gave a shit. He's one of the guys that actually tried to make the world a better place. Um, but short of the videos to be a living testament of somebody, it's really hard. It's really hard to remember things. You can remember the general broad strokes. Hey, he was a good guy. Oh yeah, why do you say that? He made me laugh. Legacy is a big one for me, and that's part of the arrogance and ego. I've always said I wanted to leave behind a legacy where people say my name 1,000 years from now, like you hear Socrates and shit like that. But then I also realized it's a pretty fucking, it's a pretty vain fucking thing, you know, to want to have that. You know, that's an ego thing. Um, and I think, you know, I think if I impact people and to get to the right place where they need to be, and my family and my friends, and then I die and they remember just feeling loved, I guess that would be good. That would be good enough. People realize that I loved them. That would be good. That would be good. So let's see what else is here. My biggest fear is losing my mind, memories, cognitive abilities. I'm with you. I started doing story times back in the day because I was losing memories. I couldn't remember certain things, and come to find out it was sleep deprivation and stress. It's funny how different things can affect the way the mind works. But yeah, that's a scary fucking thing. I remember my mom one time was on some different pain meds. She couldn't remember anything. It was really spooky, really spooky. And of course, you know, the meat industry with all the prions and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with all the beef that I've eaten in my lifetime, there will be some point where I have dementia, and I also have what they will label as Alzheimer's. But after, if they did the right type of autopsy and cut my brain open, they would see the Swiss cheese there. No, it was actually prions that did it. Wolford, I agree. Even though we try hard as we might to keep everything just the same so we can perpetuate present comfort zone forever. Yeah, because it would be nice, right? We get to a certain static point where everything is nice and comfortable and we really enjoy it. It'd be nice if you could perpetually just keep that, right? You know, that nice structure, you know, everything just perfect. But that's the fantasy, right? That's the illusion that we chase. So I always tell my kids, and I was telling my brother, if you can embrace change wholeheartedly and acknowledge the greatness that comes with that change, you can never really be fucked with, because fundamentally, all the things that we have problems with are abrupt changes, right? At a mechanical level. The car breaks. Okay, well, the car was working. Now there's a change in that. The car's not working. Now we respond to that. You know what I mean? It's really fucked up. Ah, fucking car broke, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? But if you can go, fuck. Okay, well, car's broke. What solutions? Okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. Got to do this. And then you just systematically take care of business. You just adjust to the change rapidly. That is going to serve you well. And that's really the funny thing is, you would think human beings would actually be really programmed to adapt to change rapidly, because historically shit was trying to eat us. Oh fuck. Let's see here. Influence over others is a legacy in its own way. Yeah, people have told me that. Yaklip, that's why I watch. Yeah, I know, brother. You know, I got love for you guys. I just had to put my dad in for dementia, but he lived 89 years on his own, and mom is 84 and still lives by. Wow, that's great. That's great. I think as time goes on for our generation and subsequent generations after, that number is going to get smaller and smaller because of diet, because of the poison and shit that they're giving us and everything. Um, let's see here. Garen says, check out the Critical Health newsletter. Okay. If you have a, is that just a Google thing? I just Google that. Is there something that's kind of, is that the actual title, Critical Health Newsletter? I'll take a look at that. Woodward says, because those who you might influence will carry on your values, your beliefs, and all that you consider important enough to remember. Yes, that earlier in the last video, we talked about idea viruses, right? Where you plant a seed of truth in somebody's mind, and that person in turn does it and does it and does it. So even if nobody else knows it, you know, the universe will acknowledge the fact that you created profound change in a single act or a single effort that you did. So that's a, you know, it's a good thing, you know. Tell me about it. I made retirement and my health has really fallen apart. It's hard, man. It really is hard for the health stuff. Um, it's difficult, especially because I'm an addict. I am addicted to things like soda. I'm addicted to the sugar. I'm not sugar like candy, but like just bad food in general. If it tastes good, savory burgers, something like that, oh man, I love it. I love it. But it's it's bad, and it's hard to make that kind of a change. That is the one change out of everything that is really difficult, and it's because of the addiction. And I know that there's an addiction there. You know, I'm addicted to food and I'm addicted to drinks. I'm not necessarily addicted to alcohol. In fact, I haven't had any alcohol in about, I want to say, I didn't even drink on Halloween, if you can believe that shit. I think it's been a good couple of weeks, at least 2.5 weeks since I drank last. Now, granted, that time that I drank, holy shit, that was a lot, but it's not like I want to drink every day. But I do want a soda every fucking day. Let's see here. I wonder if eating exclusively organic can save each of us. You know, it's a balance. There is another problem. So the nutrients and stuff that used to be in a lot of the fruits and vegetables, they're not there anymore. The way that the food is being grown and processed, even though it's supposedly good for us, is still missing vital pieces that historically used to be there. Like if you took carrots and you took tomatoes from 50 years ago, boop, and you put them next to these beautiful tomatoes and carrots and stuff today, the new ones have, like, maybe, if see, I'll lean conservatively nicely in a number I know is wrong, 30%. I think it's less than 30%. You know, but you know, I like to joke. I like, before I really started working out, I was joking. Yeah, I'm all about fitness. You know, I'm all about fitting this pizza in my mouth. You know what I mean? That shit is just so fucking delicious. It's hard, man. It is so hard. But I think anything in moderation. I think the big culprit for me is my portions. I eat something that tastes good, I eat the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? Um, if I could get that under control and I continue not having a sedentary lifestyle and doing my hour a day workout, even if it's just walking, I think that's going to make a profound change. Even cutting out just the sodas, cutting them out. I went from the regular sodas, which are like 120 calories, to the Soda Stream, which doesn't taste that great, but it doesn't taste too bad. And I realized it was the fizzies that I really like. So now I'm going from 120 calories down to 35 calories, which is not too bad. It's not too bad. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys in the loop to let you know what's working for me and what's not working for me. And you guys can try it. You know what I mean? Little, as long as we're taking steps in the right direction, I think ultimately that could get us to a jog. You know, and when we fall, you just have to do something that's really livable. And right now, I'm trying to see what works. And we'll just have to go from there. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Last comments here. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see. Garen says, they're frequent guests on Coast to Coast. I haven't listened to Coast to Coast in a while. I need to. That's another thing to add on there. Let's see. Bush, artificial ankle and shoulder, and I need both knees. To fuck, dude. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. My knees are blown right now, but they're not. And I have bone spurs in my heels, and then I have some bone spurs on my neck. I have one, I think, on this elbow right here, but I'm actually still pretty good with this elbow. I've been really working out my arms and everything else, and this feels really good. Just really sore right now. But yeah, it makes it so much harder when we have these types of problems. But really, just finding ways to modify the exercise to do what you can do is a good thing. It's a good thing. As long as I can eat organic burgers, tacos, and pizza, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. I'm like that too. I like savory foods, and I need my dessert or sweet stuff every night, and I'm addicted to caffeine. Yeah, the caffeine's rough, man. I have 2 cups of coffee a day. I tried to. Oh, Yakla, why? I actually just sent you some. Shit. Fuck, I would have sent you guys some. Fuck it. Ah, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna reverse those, Jackalope, because I have I have 2 coming to you right now, so I'm gonna reverse that order, and Wigazin, you too. The guys that are here right now, if you want to send me your email, send me an email at Robert R. Ricks at outlook.com. Send me an email there with your fucking address. I'll send you dog tags, man. You guys are inner circle. You guys don't need to, all the guys that are up here right now that I see, just email me your address and stuff, and I'll send out some dog tags tomorrow. Yakalov, I already sent yours. You got 2 coming already. One for you and one for Sin. So that was already there. Wicked, I'm happy to send you a couple as well, because I think your son hangs out with you a lot. He might dig it. Same thing with Garen and everybody else that's on here. All fucking 8 of you motherfuckers. Just send me the fucking email, and you got free fucking dog tags. If you guys are wondering, that's, well, minus this one. That Yakalo sent me this one. You can't get this. You get this. Not with a black. It doesn't have the black around it. It's just, fuck. Hang on. I'm all fucking myself up here. Look at me. I'm like a drug dealer. Look, man, look what I got. Look what I got. Send me your address, and this is, booyah. So it's got that on one side. It's 2-sided dog tags. Comes in a little baggie like this. Got a little chain on it. So, yeah, let's do that. And then what I'll do is, after the stream here, if you guys put the orders in, I think there's a thing that says refund. It might not give the fucking full refund, though, because the fucking company that I go through... Let's test it right now. I'm actually going to test that shit right fucking now. I'm going to log in to my shiz. And it should be like, hey, you got this fucking blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be like, no. Fuck no. I'm refunding their fucking money. Sign in. Boom. Let's go up here. Let's see. Yep, I see right here and right here. Okay, so this one is right here. I'm going to click on that. Ah, hang on. Back up, fucker. Where's the fucking... Oh, here we go. Alright, so this is the order. Orders. Where is the fucking... more. Refund. Boom. Refund amount 16. I'm going to say sorry, can't do order. Boom, confirm. So that's the first one was refunded. All right, so let me go back to my dashboard to the second one. That's this one. And refund. Can't do order. And confirm. Refunds cannot... What did it say? Refund can't be done because it's not enough. It says refund rejected. Refund cannot be processed as there's not enough funds within your balance. Huh. So how does that fucking work? Did the other one work? Hang on, let me go back here. So the $16 one looks like that did. And that was Wicked. So Wicked, yours got refunded because I guess I had some money in there and it did it. Because they take like $1.08. So I'm kind of curious if you get $14.92 back. And then that's stupid. So what I'll do for you, Yakalope, since I couldn't refund yours, if you've got PayPal, I'll just dump it in your fucking PayPal, dude. We'll go that way. I'll get it back to you. So, take the money, send me a patch or something. All right, I'll do that. I got something. Yeah, I got something cool for you, man. I'll send you something. That's what we'll do. Bronx, yeah, I got you. I got your information as part of the Jackalope crew, I believe. Let me look over here. Bronx, Jackalope. Yes, I got you. I got you, man. I got you. And then, so what I'll do is make a little list here. So Bronx, Yak, Elope, Wicked. Let's see. All sodas are bad, but surprisingly, the sugary, full-calorie ones are lesser of the two evils. Yeah, diet ones. Ugh. Yeah, the diet ones are fucked up, man. They got that nasty shit, that aspartame and all that other stuff. Okay, Garen. So Garen and Robert Wolf. Robert. Let's see, do I have Robert? Let's see, I thought I did. Yeah, I don't actually have your address, Garen, so make sure you get that to me. Let's see, Robert, I thought I had Robert Wolf, yes. Yeah, I got your address too. Alright, let's see, Wicked, Yak, Bronx, Garen, Bushmills. Do I have Bush? Yeah, I don't have yours. So Bush, send me also, and I'll get you some dog tags. All right, so I think that's it. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, if you love water, that's fucking amazing. That's really, really what you want. You have my work mail though. Oh, do I? I mean, if that works for you, you could send that to me too again, just to make sure I have it. Because I have a list here when I send stuff out, so I keep everything organized. Yeah, I have your email. I think I have your email. No problem. So yeah. So send that to me, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and send out some of these dog tags. Because, fuck. I could be like, oh yeah, let me make my money, whatever. It's like, nah, I'd rather get these out to you guys so you guys have some fun stuff. You know what I mean? It's just fuck. All right, so that is it. That's the show, guys. We're an hour and 5 minutes in, just like the last show. I went 5 over. I'm going to go ahead and do a little quick workout on my legs, and then after that, I'm going to have dinner, and then I think I'm going to watch that Mile 22, and I will let you guys know what I think about it. But that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe. Hit that reminder bell down below. I think that helps people. I don't know if it always works or not, because I have heard some people share this shit far and wide if you think other people will enjoy the show after the fact. I know watching an hour-long show and it's not live when you're watching it, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but some people like to do stuff when they're working out or whatever. And if you think there's something that they would like on either this or the Angry Jackalope one, send them to either one, but only send people that are receptive. I like the intimate nature of this. The chat doesn't go fucking crazy. We can all share our thoughts and stuff like that and have a good time. All right, I will be back next week, and hopefully we'll have some more good fucking stuff for us to talk about and share, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, be good.